Hey, buddy, watch this.
Hello, hello, Regis Gilbin is the name and Hearthstone is the game, and it's time for another deck experiment. And this time around, it's gonna be a fun one. We're playing Mill Druid, built around the new card Forest Guide from the Witchwood. And yes, it might just be better than you're expecting. So let's go ahead and jump into the deck creation process as it was recorded live on my Twitch stream. So up first, we're gonna do Mill Druid. And you might be saying, what does that mean? How do you do Mill Druid without Cold Light Oracle? I don't know either, but we're going to have fun trying to figure it out. Because in the Witchwood, we got this new card, Forest Guide, that says at the end of your turn, both players draw a card. Now, I think most people, myself included, considered this card absolute garbage. But that's no reason not to have some fun with it and not to try it out. We're going to try to make it good and try to make it successful. And you never know. We might be surprised. So we're going to start with Forest Guide. And right, Mill, the idea, I guess I should explain that real quickly. The idea is we give our opponents more cards than they can handle. Therefore burning cards, because they can only hold 10 in their hand. But also causing them to hit fatigue sooner than they'd like. Therefore killing them via fatigue damage. And you might say, well, Regis, if you also draw cards, you're going to die. No, we're not, because we have Astral Tiger. A card that essentially allows us to put extra cards in our deck so that we never run out of cards, so that we never take fatigue damage. That is sort of our immunity plan when it comes to fatigue. Now, we have to have other ways to give our opponents stuff, so Naturalize is one said way. This is single target removal that also gives our opponents cards. And Druid has a few other ways to do that. Or not necessarily Druid, but there are a few other ways to do that in standard format. Speaking of which, we're going to stick to standard format here, guys. We're not going to go into Wild, because Wild certainly has way more ways to do that. But we're going to stick to standard, and I don't think there's any other base Druid cards, but there are a few new cards, including another one from the Witchwood that might help us, which is the Tangle Fur Mystic. Add a random 2-cost minion to each player's hand. So that's another way to give our opponent cards. And then there's also not in Witchwood. We can do things like where is he? Here he is.
Got an idea for stream name. Let's make Paladin not need Divine Favor. Radon Monoboride Kappa.
That's exactly right, Yorkshire lad. Yeah, we're going to basically kill our opponents. Always going to kill our opponent's Divine Favor. That is essentially the goal with this deck. So we have King Mukla adds bananas to our opponent's hand, right? And then finally we have one other card. I don't know if this is right or not, but I think we have to run it for the sake of, I don't know. Well, I don't know. King Togwaggle actually does go counter to the Astral Tiger plan. It's almost like if we want to do King Togwaggle, we shouldn't do Astral Tigers. We should maybe make King Togwaggle his own deck, now that I think about it. I guess technically we don't want King Togwaggle. He's kind of makes sense, but also kind of doesn't make sense, right? So this is basically, I think, the Mill package. Can anybody else double end of turn effects? Ah, yeah, that's a good idea. Drakari Enchanter. I was just getting ready to say, can anybody in chat give me some extra ways to draw our opponent's cards? And Drakari Enchanter does indeed work with Forest Guide. Only Forest Guide. I'm not sure that's worth it. I mean, you could make a turn where you draw your opponent 3 cards, I guess. No, this only works one time, so you can make them only draw 2. But that's something, maybe. Maybe we can find some other cards to support this as well. Maybe also Hoarding Dragon. Hoarding Dragon's a good idea, yeah. I mean, Hoarding Dragon, giving them coins actually in some ways could hurt you almost, because they can spin the coins so consistently and easily that they might just be able to play cards faster. Like, in other words, you're giving them 2 mana to play an extra card, as opposed to actually giving them 2 extra cards. So I don't really know that this one works. Like, yes, if you could line it up perfectly, where this was like, the coins were like the 9th and 10th card, and then you burned a card, that would help you. But I think other times this could actually punish you more than it helps you. It's a good idea, but I don't think that's actually the one. I gotta catch up with chat here a little bit. Put additional copies of minions into your deck. That's a good idea. Yeah, we could shuffle stuff in. Well, we could get extra Astral Tigers first off, but also extra Muklas and extra Mystics and stuff like that. So we can grab a Zola and a Baleful Banker. That's good. Now, we can't just go totally ham, guys. We can't just have everything be a mill card. We also have to stay alive, right? Because we need removal and defense and stuff like that to make sure that we live long enough to make this fatigue plan actually work. Because if we're dead, we're not going to be playing to fatigue, right? So we have to go for some defense as well. And frankly, this might be more than enough mill package. So from here, I think what we want to do is two things. We want to build in some supporting threats for having full hands. So things like Mountain Giants. So almost like a Hand Druid a little bit, right? And definitely Ferocious Howl, because that's a super defensive card that's fine. And we can draw cards, remember. We're not, like, trying to avoid drawing cards. Because we do have the...
Really enjoyed the Paladin Plague video. How about Call to Arms only drawing 1 mana cards?
That would be a possible fix. Yeah, I might make a dedicated video to Call to Arms eventually with more thoughts. That's definitely a possibility, too. Yeah, and thanks for the kind words and the bits, Lon Morrison, of course. I gotta say hello to some people, guys. I know I haven't answered a lot of questions. I know I haven't answered a lot of questions here, but if Rogue has Kingsbane, then we lose. It's obvious, like, we can't beat everybody necessarily. But I haven't seen a Kingsbane Rogue in a very, very long time, so I'm not too worried about that one. Hey Jay Hazy, hey Ramon, hey Senelian, hey Uber Teddy, hey Jerks, looking good with the hey guys there, hey Vandison, hey Rainbow, hi, I Flove, Doodles, Dewmeister, I Popped, Retromancer, might have already said that one. Hey, No Tie, looking good with the Golden Regis, dude. Wow. Wow. Jumpy playing Rush Warrior. Nice, dude. That sounds awesome. That's cool. Hey, Frank McFive. Hey, Murray. Looks like Murray was talking about survivability. Maybe before or after me. Who knows? Probably before me, though. Hey, Niblet. Hey, Samco. Hey, Phaedros. Who else is here? Andy, Housey Mousey, Daniel, I think I said some of those. Hey, Engineer Buddy and TIS, guys. Good to see you. Hey, Anolne. Hello, everyone. Sorry I was ignoring you a little bit there. Just going through this deck, trying to make everything fit. So, like I said, we also need lots of survivability. So let's go in and add the survivability set to the deck, right? So, Armor Gain, Taunt. I don't really know that we need ramp. We honestly have, you know, kind of on-curve plays fairly often. This might not be a real ramp deck.
Hey, have a fave to ask. Please check tweets. Would love some feedback. If you like, spread the word.
That was cryptic. Niblet, sure. I don't know what all that means, but, I mean, I'll have to check that out later. I can't really parse this out. And there's a video, so I need to watch it before I would advertise such a thing. But thanks for the 102 bits, Niblet. That's nice of you. I'll check it out later. I gotta say, I mean, for the record, I don't have the most active Twitter. People don't seem to react too much to my Twitter for whatever reason. I don't know why I specifically have a bad Twitter, but... bad Twitter. But if it looks cool, I'll do my best. And thanks again. And Isaac, thanks for the 2 bits, man. That's always nice. Teammaster Overspark may help against aggro, and would be helpful if your opponent is spamming the board to avoid mill. Tinkmaster Overspark? Do you mean Mind Control Tech? I think you mean Mind Control Tech. I feel like Tinkmaster Overspark would be pretty risky to run against aggro, because we could accidentally create some 5/5s for our opponent. I think you mean Mind Control Tech. I think you're getting their beards confused, right? I think you saw the beard and swapped them up, but that's okay. I totally get it. I do that stuff all the time. Okay, I don't know if we can do Oaken Summons. We have too much garbage. That doesn't always work, so we got to cut that. I tell you what, I really like the idea of his Bewitched Guardian, guys. It's great when you have a full hand, and I think... Well, no, honestly, I don't know that we're going to have a full hand that often. I think I'm going to cut some of the hand druid stuff and just go super defensive again. Honestly, how are we going to end up with a full hand that often? Because we're going to be playing stuff out sometimes. I just don't know if this is ever going to work. Like, we don't have enough early ways to give our opponents cards. Like, against aggro decks in particular. It's never going to work. This is never, ever going to work. Do I have enough ways to just beat aggro, though, with, like, Spreading Plague and stuff, and Malfurion, and... Maybe we do. Maybe we do. Cube, Forest Guide, Naturalize. I don't know if we can do shenanigans that ridiculous, like... I don't really know that might be too far. Because the idea is not really, like, to draw them 20 cards in a single turn. It's to, like, live long enough so that eventually they've drawn through their entire deck, and you still somehow outvalue them. The question is, can we even outvalue a control deck, though? Like, we're going to be burning cards, but can we live long enough, or do more than them? It doesn't seem like it, does it? Because we just don't have that many good things. Or great removal. So I'm not sure. So, I mean, do we need, like, things like Lich King where we can just create a big, giant threat? Or do we need King Togwaggle to... No, Togwaggle may not work because of the Grand Archivist. We can't do that. We don't want to give them Archivist. That's definitely wrong. I don't know, guys. Without, like, a defined win condition, I'm a little... I mean, well, the win condition is fatigue, but without a defined, like, value output, I don't know if we can win. I mean, we could build in, like, Hadronox. As Alina. I saw combo Mill Druid do Faceless and Cube on Forest Guide. I can't believe that. I can't believe that actually works. Stonehill Defender is always a good idea in a deck like this, I think. That's nice. Just gives us some extra depth and extra card generation. I like Stonehill Defender. It's also just an extra taunt, which is nice. I guess we could go for like an Elise and shuffle the Elise in, and that could be the way to beat certain decks. Like, that's one way to get like, you know, if we get an Elise, we could, if we're like playing a deck that goes super late game, right? We know they have tons of cards and control, and they're going to outvalue us. We could try to get an Elise and Baleful Banker our Elise, you know, next time Baleful Banker our second Elise, that sort of thing. That gives us another way to generate a ton of extra stuff. Also Zola, of course. So, that might be the answer. That might be how we go long.
Make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Less than 3. Thanks for all the love, Regis.
Hey, less than 3 right back at you, Boris, dude. Thank you. 9 months is crazy, dude. That's absolutely crazy. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. 9 months. Nuts. Put us at 691 on the sub count, too, so that's really nice. Appreciate you guys. Why Tiger when you ideas to give them cards? Because we're going to give them so many cards that eventually they run out of cards. And they start taking fatigue damage. But we don't want to take fatigue damage, right? Because that will also kill us at the same rate that it kills them. Because all of these things are symmetrical. Or not all, but some of these things are symmetrical. So the idea is give us an immunity to fatigue while they die to fatigue. Now, will it work? Probably not, but we're going to find out. We're going to try. We're going to try our darndest to make it work. At a brawl, that would be good. Because we just don't have a lot of, like, full board removal. Like, Cube Lock, I don't know that we can beat. Like, unlike our combo Druid deck, which has a late game win condition, which says we're going to kill you with burst damage. This one has to win the value game. Eventually. So, is it going to fall more on the side of meme deck than real deck? I don't know. Let's see. Let's try it. Here's the Kingsbane Rogue right off the bat, guys. Okay.
Regis Kilbin, the Millen Villian.
The Millen Villain, dude! That's a great name. I love it. The Millen Villain. That's perfect. That's awesome. Rip Cold Light. I know, right? That's exactly what we need. We also don't need to play a ton of aggro because they're always going to empty their hand. We need to play decks that have cards. That's a good sign. He's at 6. I can already tell this is gonna backfire so very hard. But thank you, Void Volley, for the 100 bits. Wow, it's Monday. We got a new leaderboard. Look at that. That's crazy. Who else is here? Let's see. Hey, Dark Tales. Hey, me Chorizo. Hey, Third Twins. Hey, Frazan. And thanks for the kind words, Nimble, dude. That's awesome. Appreciate it. Hey, Fire Lord. Seven cards. All right. Great deck you got here. That awesome turn 3 Dracari Enchanter. I didn't want to play Mukla yet. It doesn't actually do anything, right? So we can Mukla and Naturalize together in a single turn if we need to burn some stuff. I could have just played Ferocious Owl, but I was scared this was an aggro deck that just got off to a slow start. I'm starting to think now it's actually a Miracle deck, right? They got off to a little bit of a faster, or still a slow start, but... and Miracle is kind of good, because they might burn through all their cards super fast, right? So, that's kind of fine. And I do think this is a good Naturalized target, honestly, already. So... Yes! Edwin is dead! Get an Auctioneer, too. No, Backstab's garbage. Oh, Pink Square. Yeah, guys, good thought. You guys are smart. You guys are good at this. You guys should all be streamers. And here's what we'll do. We'll do like a pyramid scheme, okay? All you guys become streamers because you were so inspired by me or whatever, okay? And then you're going to send me 2% of your streaming earnings, okay? And you just send me 2%. That's all, just 2%. That's every dollar you make, you gotta send me 2 pennies. That's no big deal. And after 100 of you become famous, I can retire. That's the Regis Pyramid scheme of streaming right there. Boom. Let's sign the contracts. Let's lock it up. It's time. Deadwin. Yes. What's 2% of 0? Not much. Not much. I only said you had to make $1. I think you can do that. Hey, Regis, remember the quest Druid list I presented last time? Sorta, yeah. Oh, you did remove the greedy sprites. Yes, I do remember that. We talked about that. Working wonders. Nice, dude. That's awesome to hear. Good job. I'm not going to take credit for it, because you knew in your heart what was right? Like, I just gave you some ideas, but you knew the deck, and you knew what you needed to do, and you're the one who converted it into something powerful. So, well done, sir. I don't think this is a game where we need a lot of Elises, so let's just play the one Elise for now. I'll tell you what we have to worry about this game is we have to worry a little bit about Falderai Strider. If he gets a bunch of 4/4s, that is the kind of board we cannot deal with. We do not have any sort of full board clear removal, right? So we gotta be stressed about that a little bit. Destroying degenerate warlocks with Quest Rogue feels so good. Yes, but when do you become the enemy, mage? When do you become the monster that you're hunting? Hey, Leopard Geeko, hey, Boevka. Look at all that pink. Yeah, it really is beautiful. You guys are really good at the emote stuff. Really, really good. Why are we running Dracari Enchanter? I don't think it's good. Somebody talk me into it. It's only good with Forest Guide. We only have one card to empower it. I think I made a comment that said, oh, we'll go back and we'll add some other end of turn effects to make it better. But we never did. We never added anything else. So this is literally the only interaction it has is with Forest Guide. Great, great job, team. Great job. Alright, double Wrath into Ferocious Howl is probably... Oh, we can't do that, but we can double Wrath. Oh, we only need one Wrath. Let's just Wrath for one here and see what happens. Well, we could still double Wrath, I guess, but... Baleful... We could have 3 Drukhari Enchanters. 3! I think we can leave alive the SI7 agent for now. Alright, that's actually a great draw. Perfect draw. Forest Guide, new meta. Lorewalker Cho is a card we could have used, actually. Why didn't we add Cho? Maybe we should take out some... Maybe we should take out a Drukhari Enchanter and add a Lorewalker Cho. I actually like that. I mean, we don't have a whole bunch of garbage spells to give our opponent, but they're... Like, Spreading Plague, for instance, is not something our opponent really needs, right? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. His hand is very empty, so I think we're just shifting into a defensive game plan here. Right? Like, we're just gonna have to try to stay alive now. What is this deck? This is a Mill Druid. You either die or live long enough to play Q-Block. Hogger has an end of turn effect. That's true. There's a few, I mean, Lich King has an end of turn effect. There's some good examples of cards that have end of turn effects. But I actually do like Lorewalker Cho. That's a good idea. We don't have, like, a ton of spells, unfortunately, that we want to give our opponent, but we can still find something. 2 Drukhari for Cho and Millhouse. I'm not adding in Millhouse, no. I'll tell you what would have been good is Nat Darkfisher, which we don't have access to. It's in Wild. But Nat the Darkfisher. Remember that card, guys? I do. I remember it. I think we can just stall out here for a little while, right? Like, we're kind of chill. Dark Reaper's kind of perfect this turn. We could go for the Phantom Militia to stall out more later, though. Like a 9-mana stall out later. This almost adds like a 3rd Spreading Plague Door deck, right? I'm actually going to grab that. Because we can Baleful Banker this and still be pretty happy with our Baleful Banker. And just clear this guy. And we're not doing too bad on board. So we basically have 6 Valdorai Strider 4/4s that we gotta find answers to before this game is over. And that's actually gonna be tough. We could do like a Spreading Plague into a Branching Paths into a Swipe to deal with him, but that's not easy. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Please go to Wild and play the deck with Cold Light. I'm still sticking to Standard. It's more interesting in a way. Like, I know we could build a halfway decent Mill Druid in Wild. Like, we have so many more tools, right? But this is more fun and more challenging. Which not everybody enjoys, I know, but I do. I do. We can't run Darkfisher, guys. That's what I'm saying. Like, he would be great, but we can't do him. That's what I'm trying to get at. Everybody telling me he's in Wild. That was a point. Sorry if that wasn't very clear. What deck is this? This is a Mill Druid deck. Mill Druid. And we need a swipe. Can draw a card, but... Well, I don't really care if he draws a ton of stuff here. But, well, no, actually, it might be good if he draws a ton of stuff. If he gets a big board, we can Spreading Plague, so... Zola the Gorgon. Well, let's just use this turn to Phantom Militia. And then, these interrupt the board a little bit.
Quick US players. ReGIS is guarding rank 5 with trash winking face.
I'm the opposite of a gatekeeper. I let everybody through. Have your free win, guys. Enjoy the climb. I'm just like the Walmart greeter of high ranks. Like, hey guys, enjoy your stay. Have fun. Can you play Silence Priest next? Is there any new card that Silence Priest got that would make it interesting from an experiment standpoint? I don't think so. Yeah, that guy, Steve. That was a crazy, fun experiment for sure. Thanks for watching. The Walmart greeter. Yeah. Can I get blessed by Holy Bro? Definitely. Holy Bro, please bless Ashisha Jawan. It's a hard name to say. But I'll call you Ash, because it's easy. Please bless Ash, even though you abandoned us. We know that you won't abandon Ash in their time of need. Have you tried Holy Water? I haven't really tried Holy Water. It seemed bad to me. So, I don't know. You're not saying Holy Water is good in Silence Priest, are you? I don't really see that interaction. Perhaps, but I'm not feeling it. Oh, well, hello there, Mr. Swipe. How are you today? I'm actually going to do this first because, well, we can do this first too. I actually want that auctioneer to draw him a lot of cards, right? Like, I'm not feeling the pressure just yet. Or am I? I don't know. No, let's just do this. I'm worried about Falderized Striders, though. I maybe should have saved this.
I don't usually watch your Decksperiments, BC. I have little time usually, and I watched your Aviana one today in class and wanted to shout out that deck. Lots of memes together works. I guess Omeglo, thanks for the hour of laughs. Looking forward to this stream.
Thanks, Jacob Strong, dude. That's really nice. Thanks for the 100 bits. Thanks for watching. It was definitely a fun deck. And actually kind of good. And we played it some more yesterday, even. And we won some more games. I can't believe he drew both of these literally the instant I played Spreading Plague. That is incredibly frustrating. That's really tough. But that's okay. We'll survive. He's drawing more cards. He's going to use that for removal on a 1-2? Oh, okay, that was weird targeting. That's what I thought. It had to be weird targeting.
I hate silence. Can I make a 4 mana 3/3 with the lovely text on silence a minion and adapt it?
That's actually kind of cool. I wouldn't mind seeing that. I think that'd be a neat idea. The adapt might be overkill, but just unsilencing something is a neat idea. I guess it's really no different than destroy it and return it to life again, though. Like, functionally from a text standpoint. Nonetheless, it'd still be super cool, so I think that'd be awesome. Well, now we have a swipe. This is definitely some sort of swipe, or I don't know. Some sort of swipe or another. Do we need to Wrath and Hero Power? Yeah, that's 4 mana. I guess we could just play an Astral Tiger and Hero Power. God, he's almost dead. Part of me thinks we could just kill him. Right?
You incur my wrath.
I'm just gonna play this. Well, there's 3 Spideys. Okay. We're out of cards, though. That's kind of nerve-wracking. Like, we have some bad draws, too, right? We have some really terrible draws. So we have to be careful there. Custom card here, I think it's from Maidel Dessert, called Dream Meow. A 4-mana 2/2 Death Rattle. Add a Dream card to your hand. So it's an Arthas, but with Ysera Dream cards. Might be worse than Arthas, but not really, because I think the Dream cards are actually a little bit more consistent than Arthas cards. But that's cool. I like the idea of kind of borrowing that. That's neat. Regis is playing against a rogue as a Mill Druid when the rogue can play lots of cards in one turn. He's scared to, though, because he doesn't want to mill out, right? He knows he's gonna burn through his stuff. Now that said, he shouldn't be too worried about it right now because we actually don't have any defensive cards in hand. Like, we are we're stuck. These cards all suck. I don't need to give him cards right now, right? These don't actually do much. So, I'm hoping we can draw another Spreading Plague soon, because he's going to have a bunch of 4/4s. And I need stall tactics in the meantime. Drakari Enchanter is not the one. That ain't it. Let's see what this gets us. No. That doesn't really help much right now, because everything has a little extra health. This doesn't actually do anything for us. I can play it just for a body here to absorb a hit, but it's not actually very good. The good news with this, actually, is he trades these 4/4s in, and this gives me another ping, essentially. That's kind of cool. We might be dead, though. Oh, man. I know it's pretty likely now, but we're going to die soon. He has, what, 11, 12. He probably has a Leroy Shadow Step at least. That's another 12's 24. So we could easily be dead. Also, Cold Bloods and Evises. Unfortunately, just not a lot in the way of defense right now. Which is, ironically, what we really need. We don't need anything else. Where are the Forest Guides at? I don't know, man. Hiding. We need that stuff to replenish our own hand as well, right? Right now, we got some garbage. Another swipe here, if he doesn't kill us, would be beautiful. But again, Leroy, Cold Blood is lethal. Leroy Eviscerate's lethal. There's a million different lethals here. Hydrologist is not yet a lethal. Can we remove the Mystics and the Enchanters or something better? We can't remove the Mystics. I think they're pretty important. The Enchanter we are going to take out. We're going to take one out. We're going to leave the other one, maybe. See ya, Retro Man. Thanks for hanging out. Hey, Mighty Rye. How's it going? Oh, he's drawing more cards. I love it. But can we survive here? Forest Guide! Finally, dudes, we did it! We found our combo! Rogue secrets likely aren't going to affect us much here. We can get a second Cruel Taskmaster for 2 pings here if we want. So we could, like, trade in, ping both of those, but I'm still just dead to the board, right? I don't have any defensive cards right now.
Aha!
So that's a bit of an issue, isn't it? This actually does 4 damage as well, so we could just as easily kill this, like with hero power. But it's only marginally better than armoring up. We're just dead. We are just very dead. Yeah, we're just very dead. Doesn't matter. Lethal? Oh. No, not lethal because it's the secret up, but maybe we could have tried. Did we actually have enough? 6 plus 4 is 10 plus hero power. We did have enough if it wasn't for the immunity, yeah. But unfortunately, evasion. How did they get their hands on a Hydrologist? We gave them one via Tangle Fur Mystic. Tangle Fur Mystic. Yeah, we should have checked, but I didn't even think about it. I forgot he was low. We definitely should have checked. Thankfully, it didn't really matter. But you're right, we should have checked for lethal. We had 4 plus 6 plus 3. We had, I think, 14 total, and he was only at 12, I think. I think we were 2 over. Doomsayers is a good idea. Oh, crap, I was going to change the deck. Doomsayers is a good idea. I like Doomsayer Spreading Plague. That's a neat trick. I used to run that in the one version of Jade Druid I played to beat other Jade Druids, and it worked out really, really well. Because we don't actually have a good board clear, right? We only have, like, pseudo board clears with swipes and stuff. And that could give us a pretty good board clear. I like the idea of that. Maybe we cut both Drakari Enchanters, and we add in double Doomsayer. And then what else could we cut to add in a, because I'd kind of like to add in a Cho still. No, maybe we don't need the Cho. I kind of think maybe the Cho is unnecessary. But I think we could add in double Doomsayer. That's pretty cool. Pretty busy, by the way. Yeah, today in particular was a really, really busy day, but you never know. Just depends on the day and the week and the year. And the lifetime. But probably busy for a little while still. Okay. 6 cards in hand. 7 cards in hand. We're not quite there on a good burn yet. I don't want to show my hand as far as like what our game plan is. So let's just continue to accumulate. He might just tap here. It's weird how he's not tapped any. I don't like that. There we go. This is exactly the kind of matchup we want him to tap in. I guess we just go ham here, right? We're gonna burn a ton of cards. He's already at 10. So let's just go nuts. We might burn Gul'dan. Rin is important to burn if we can burn a Rin. God, we burnt absolute garbage. We just basically gave him all the cards he didn't want anyway. Absolute and utter garbage. Okay. He's gonna burn another one here. That's a little better. It's a little better. Still not really what we want, though. We need Gul'dan and maybe, you know, Rin. Rin is kind of... Well, actually, we might be able to get by with a Rin thanks to these Astral Tigers. Oh my god. Oh my god. The combo is real! He didn't respect the combo. It's real, guys. It's super real. Oh my god. I'm going to try to draw another card, too. Oh, actually, we're going to burn as well, though. Crap, I need to be careful about that. Because I don't really want to burn cards either. I guess I can just Astral Tiger coin Drukhari. That's fine. He might silence this, but we got another one we can try to deal with, right? He didn't respect the combo. Yes! Oh, that's not a good one either! Man! This sucks! You can see why this sucks. J-Mac, dude, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub, J-Mac.
What's the combo?
I mean, Drukhari Enchanter into Forest Guide is the combo. That's it. There's no, like, greater combo. That's literally all. But the J-Mac, dude, welcome. Thanks so much for the sub, dude. Appreciate it a ton. You are part of now an elite group, sir. An elite, wonderful group. And, you have now gotten a new sub badge and some new emotes and all kinds of fun stuff. Astral Tiger did survive. That's good news. That's important for us. Let's try to grab a, another forest guide here. That'd be pretty sick. Tanglefur Mystic doesn't actually burn any right now. We can hit a good Wrath, though, maybe, and just see what happens. This thing's gonna die, but that's alright. Swipe. I think we'll just play this out for the fact that we don't want to burn a card. That'd be cool. And thanks to the 100 bits, Jacob Strong. Regis, answer me! I didn't see your question. How's it going? It's going good, dude. Really important question. Jeez, I love it. Remove Stonehill and add the recruit cards. What do you mean recruit cards? Like Oaken Summons? I don't want Oaken Summons. We talked about it, but I think I am going to take out the Enchanters. That was actually cool that it worked, though, for once. That was pretty chill. It's funny. Oh! Oh! We can do it again! It's not time right now, though, because he only has 6. Putting him at 8 doesn't really do much, right? So, that's not exciting at the moment. This is not a terrible swipe into Spreading Plague, perhaps? Yeah, I kind of like swipe into Spreading Plague. Well, it's not that good. He only has 4 dudes out. We can't even do that anyway. I don't have that much mana. I only have 8 mana still, somehow. It seems like this game is on turn 25. That's crazy. I guess we can just play this and the Stonehill and whatever 2-drop we get. That's fine. That's totally okay. Bewitched Guardian's pretty cool. He's down to 9 cards. We've got 13. That's good, but Gul'dan is still a major problem. As is a lot of other stuff. Spreading Plague might be a little better now. Blue HS, man, thanks to the Twitch Prime sub, Blue. Welcome, good sir. Oh, see, this is an issue. We need an answer to Rin. How on earth do I beat a Rin? How do we beat a Rin, guys? I don't know. I needed another mill card right now, like a Mukla. I needed a Mukla. We can do this again. Doesn't actually burn any cards. I mean, it does continue to draw him through, but he is going to go to, what, 7? As soon as Rin dies. Still not enough. I think I need to save Elise and like a Baleful Banker for the Rin. I guess we're actually kind of good against Rin. We can just save Tiger, we can save Elise and a Baleful Banker and a Zola or whatever. Oh crap, I gotta make a play. Nah, it didn't matter. This is fine. So I guess Rin's not really that scary. I thought she was, but he's gonna still fatigue out too. Like, it's gonna take him 4 or 5 turns at the earliest to kill his Rin, and by then he's gonna be out of cards as well. So it's not like she's even really that threatening. I'm still more worried about Gul'dan, I think, honestly. He only has 1 Void Lord, though, in the pool, plus all these little Void Walkers. So I guess that's not even that bad either. That's not ultimately that much damage, is it? Oh, God! That's scary. That's pretty horrifying, dude. He's at 6, so we can't really do much yet. I mean, Bewitched Guardian here looks pretty good. I don't think we want to Elise. Do we want a Branching Paths? No, I guess we actually just Malfurion then. Because I don't really have the mana to do much else right now. And I kind of need to start stacking this armor. Do I even want to attack this? Yeah, I guess it protects the minion, so I will. I don't necessarily need to, but I wanna stack some armor. If he plays Seals, he's easy to burn a lot of cards. It can help because he puts an extra card in his hand, right? Like that can help us. And he doesn't spend any cards, right? So yeah, you're right. Like he basically didn't spend a card. He drew an extra one. We still, unfortunately, I don't think can put him on an odd number because this still only does. This only draws 3. We honestly needed him to. We needed like a Mukla, right, to make it really exciting. Because you can play these and Mukla together. Well, this guy's big, scary, gross. I think I actually still want to draw a card here. I mean, I know we're playing towards fatigue, but if Rin is coming sooner rather than later, as it seems like it is, we need to make sure we hit Zola or Baleful Banker, right? Like, we have to find these, or we're going to die. Would I rather swipe now? No, I want to draw a card. We have plenty of defense. Bewitched Guardian it is. We really need to make sure we find these. I'm going to be real triggered if we don't hit Baleful Banker or Zola, guys. I got to be honest. I mean, Astral Tiger still gives us something to work with, but, like, where is the Baleful Banker? Where is the Zola? Gul'dan, got some extra demons there. Thankfully, we have pretty good defense with these Bewitched Guardians. It's going to be nice. Can also snipe off a thing with this, which is pretty good. He also didn't play a Rin card, which is good. So that'll help. We also have Spreading Plague into Branching Path at some point if we need it. I don't know that we will. Not really sure what his game plan is moving forward, but we'll sort that out. Do I want to swipe ever? Probably don't need to right now. I think we're chill. Still no Zola or Baleful Banker, though, so let's see. Or Naturalize, yeah, you're right. Like, what the heck? Where are our good cards at, guys? And that other Astral Tiger's in the deck, too. Like, we really need some of those to come through. Thankfully, he's still not going for Rin cards. I think he realized it was, like, a little slow. That's handy. That's really convenient for us. And his hero power is very, very good, but it doesn't technically beat ours, right? Like, we can just armor up and negate that. Like, if those are the only two elements in play, then his hero power doesn't beat us. It's still very, very good, but it doesn't beat us on its own. Lesser Jasper Spellstone again. No freaking... Man. No freaking cards again. And he's really close right now. I think I have to do this instead of swiping even. Because we have to find those or we're going to lose this game, right? It doesn't mill them or anything, but we have to find them or we're going to lose the game. If we don't get Baleful Banker or Zola, we're going to lose. So we desperately need the two cards here. Oh, thank God. Branching Paths is not it, but this is maybe just enough on its own, right? Like, maybe. Passed up a really good swipe there for that, but I'll take it. How do I deal with these guys too, though? Ugh. Swipe and then something. I don't know. So he has the Azari. Second Baleful Banker is freaking clutch. But how do I kill the Azari or these giant dudes? I'm also actually going to draw another card, so that's good too. How do I kill these dudes? Swipe. Swipe here and Spreading Plague, maybe? Maybe I just swipe here and Spreading Plague. He plays Azari. He can't get through all the Spreading Plague dudes. So we have a little time on Azari. This dude's still chilling out, drawing him a card, fatiguing him out. As soon as he plays Azari, how do I deal with it? I'd have a swipe. I could eventually Branching Paths and Spreading Plague. Oh, I'm out of Spreading Plagues. I don't know how to beat Azari, guys. Oh, we have Naturalize. Crap, I might need to draw a Naturalize. I think I have to try to draw Naturalize. I think this is better. Naturalize, yes, we got it. Oh, thank God. Woo! I think that was our only. I think we definitely made the right play. We can sustain this 11 with a Spreading Plague in the future, but we can't beat the 10-10. Which I don't. He may not even play now because we only have one card left. But he probably recognizes appropriately that Druid can't really deal with a 10-10 very easily. So, okay. I'm proud of that play. It took me till the last second, but I'm really proud of that play. So we're definitely Spreading Plague. No doubt about that. It's going to be amazing. And just one Naturalize. No, we have two. We just used one earlier. The deck list only shows what's in the deck currently. Might as well Mukla. He only gets one banana out of it. And I get a 5/5. I think that's... Well, actually, would I rather just armor up? The banana could actually hurt us a little bit. I think I'm actually just going to armor up. We don't even need the banana. So, let's just... Well, we might want to attack. Kill a 1/3. Those are kind of in the way a little bit. Okay. I'm so glad we drew there instead of going for the... I had to get that Naturalized to win the game. And it was a 50-50 there at the end. That was scary. Those last two cards. Woo! Woo! Guys, that was so scary. That was really spoopy, guys. So now we just Elise and double Baleful Banker. And I think we don't even need to swipe yet. Like, this might actually force a concede. I don't know if it will, but it could. It did force the concede. Yes! Oh, that was so good!
You got this, my man.
Oh, guys, that was fantastic Hearthstone. I don't care what you say. That was great Hearthstone. That's as good as it gets. Boy, oh boy, that was some fun Hearthstone. Yes. Yes. Man. I'm sorry, guys. I totally ignored chat there. I was really thinking through all that stuff. You guys probably had some of the same ideas I did and probably got there faster than me. Yeah, somebody says need natural ice for the 10-10. Yeah, some of you guys were there too. That's good. Whew. I hate Peachy said, hey man, how's it going? Watch your Pally vid. Seemed pretty annoying how they have shaped the meta.
You deserve these for that one, Regis.
Thank you, Andrew602, dude. That was like super duper fun. Do we go ahead and keep this on curve, guys? Coin, boom, boom. If it's a taunt druid, it could be really good. I feel like these are better later, though. Like, what's a taunt druid? A taunt druid's not going to be full of cards yet, is he? I wish he had coin. I wish I didn't have coin. I don't know. Let's just see. Like, this is the whole point. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but that's okay. Thank you, Andrew, man, for the 100 bits and the kind words. Thank you, J-Mac, for the 100 bits and the sign of faith. That's always good. Don't forget Lorewalker, Cho, and Doomsayer. I gotta be honest, I kind of want to stick with the... I did forget, but I gotta be honest, I sort of want to try this now. This seems really, really good. Like, not actually good, right? But, like, super fun good. It seems really, really fun. Spiteful Druid, we need to get ahead on board. I don't think Mill's gonna matter much in this matchup until he gets to Ultimate Infestation or something. We need to make sure we're alive and ahead. Tangle for Mystic seems awesome, by the way. I love it. I love it. Your opinion on Spiteful versus Inner Fire Priest? I think Inner Fire Priest is worse, I guess. Combo Priest right now is not as good, I don't think, personally. I prefer Spiteful. And I think the meta does the same. Hey Katsick, dude, thanks for the kind words. I got a headache after that game, guys. I don't know what it was, like my brain expanded too much. Congrats on 40k subs. Did we get there? Did we get there? I know we were getting close. I wasn't watching super duper close, but I knew we were getting really, really close. I really need to gain armor, but unfortunately I can't gain enough to allow these to kill a 12-12 next turn. So I need to draw something that gives me armor to deal with whatever this Spiteful Summoner card will be. We're really close to 40k subs. I didn't think we were there yet, but I didn't really check today. Oh, we did! We're over 40k, guys! Wow, 40k subs on YouTube. High five, everybody. Thank you. Dexter, I feel like you're getting up there, too. I get recommendations to your channel sometimes and check out your videos. Like, you're climbing really fast as well, I feel like, dude. 20k, man! Boom! Way to go. That's a big deal. I felt like 20k was a ton when I was there. Wasn't even that long ago, honestly. I don't think it was that long ago. Oh, good, good, good. No, well, that's annoying, but no Spiteful is really important. That's great news. This does also give us the Spellstone activation if we want it. Man, do we just, like, go for this again? Shoot, why not? Let's just do it. Let's just draw all the cards. I need the cards now, not even him. This is actually going to put me at 10, though, isn't it?
My girlfriend was on her way home after traveling and got a flat tire as soon as she got onto the major highway back. Took about 4 hours extra. Looks like I'll have an extra evening to myself.
Well, Jerks, I'm sorry to hear that she had such a terrible time, man. That's no fun. But nonetheless, dude, congrats on the extra bonus night. That can be good too. Her suffering turned into your. I should have wrathed. Oh crap! I should have just wrathed. I mean, I saved a wrath, which is cool, but I took 8 damage, which is not very cool. to be honest. I'm glad I spotted that, but I should have just Wrath. I would have been happy to Wrath. I mean, maybe we need this 3 damage later, though. I don't know. That's just probably me defending my bad decision. But we do have to still kill a Spiteful Summoner minion at some point, right? And this still doesn't do it very well. We can gain 6 and 6 and put these each to 6. So I guess we can probably do it pretty easily with these. But I might want to use 1 and a Wrath to kill an 8/8, for instance. I don't know. We'll see. You probably drew both UI in his hand. I might have. You're right. That's kind of a good way to counter as well. I didn't think about that. Like, we're disrupting him by giving him all these extra cards he doesn't want. That's sort of perfect. That's a good play, though. He's going to feel bad attacking into a Forest Guide, I feel like. Nobody wants to kill a Forest Guide. I would just go face, I feel like. You got 7 damage? Man. I think I'd smork it up. I can gain a lot of life, though, thankfully. So life isn't too big of a priority. Swipe would be a great draw right now. Naturalize is probably not too bad either, honestly. We could put him to 9, and then 10, and then 11. But I'm going to overdraw if I do that. I guess we'll save the Naturalize for the big nasties, won't we? We should probably just save it for the big nasties. Since we have this now, we don't really need the spell stones. I think we can use the spell stones now. This is the answer to the big stuff, so. If that's even a threat. We don't even know if that's even really a threat anymore, but. This is a pretty good, clean, clear. So I think I'll take it. Clear the path! Never even heard that voice line till now, I don't think. Yo, after that last game, the view count, like, doubled. That's probably just, it goes up over time as we get into the stream, usually. And people get off work about this time, too. In Mountain Time Zone. And get home in Eastern Time Zone, that sort of things. Sounds like you fixed the bit, lady. I did, yeah. Oh, and speaking of which, Jerks, thanks as well for the 1,000 bits, man. That's crazy. Absolutely nuts. Capping off an unbelievable month of bits and donations and everything else. So thank you, guys. Jerks, as always, a very, very large part of that. Appreciate it a ton, dude. And, okay. Double Naturalize now. This is sort of an annoying scenario. Like, this board is slightly troublesome, right? I mean, we still kind of need a swipe. But I have 26 health. But I can't let this sort of thing get out of hand. I have the Spreading Plague for emergencies, but boy, oh boy. I would rather maybe just play minions out here, I think, than try to get fancy. Just give ourselves opportunities to trade in, you know? Like, keep him occupied, basically, for a little bit. Keep him occupied, and then we'll try to swing with a defensive play later. And maybe get him to commit to some big thing. His UIs are going to be tough to use. He's going to just burn cards with them. As good as a 10 mana 5/5 and 5 armor is, it's not that good, right? It's not that good when you don't get the cards. I guess dealing 5 damage. It's actually still pretty good. Even if you don't get the cards, it's still pretty good. Get off work. It's 1:05 in Switzerland. Yeah, it's late, yeah. Well, thanks for staying up late with me, Eat Jumper, dude. Appreciate it. Are you from Switzerland? That's awesome. EU. Well, I stream in the mornings normally for EU. I couldn't today because I had a bunch of work stuff going on, but I had to get like 3 different things done this morning pretty quickly. But I do stream in the mornings for EU specifically, guys. I try to show you dudes some love. I wouldn't do it otherwise, trust me. I don't like streaming in the mornings. It's a pain for me. Oh, we got punished hard. We might have to naturalize early, dudes. This is getting pretty gross. Just naturalize these 2 and trade into the 6/2, and Wrath doesn't kill that. Could Wrath hero power this one? Naturalize these 2. That's 4, 6 mana. Could even play a Baleful Banker on Elise. I think I gotta naturalize now, guys. I don't know. Otherwise, we're just gonna lose. I don't necessarily have to naturalize this one, I guess. It's a 5/4. I think I will, though. I'm not really playing this because I care so much about the Elise. I mostly just want the 2/2 on board, believe it or not. The problem is, how do we ever kill a Spiteful Summoner minion? I don't think we do, but I'm hoping he just has Ultimate Infestations in hand by this point. Because we've drawn through 19 cards. He's honestly kind of likely to have multiple Ultimate Infestations in hand by now. That said, we still have a lot of minions to work through. It's not like we've won just because he doesn't have Spiteful Summoners. Like, he still has a lot of big, scary, gross stuff up there. And it's all of it really is Keleseth buffed. Most of it, at least. So, we are not out of the woods by any means. I like double Spreading Plagues, granted, but I'd like to see a Malfurion. I'd like to see some Wrath action still. Like seeing on the Branching Paths. I'd definitely like to see some swipes. Swipes would be perfect. Desperately need some swipes here. Serenite Chang'e again. Oh, these are so good. So insane. I might have to Spreading Plague this turn. It's too early, but I may not have a choice. Maybe if we get a Malfurion, I could pass on it, I mean. Branching Paths. That would be really good to save for a Spreading Plagues. But So, okay, he has 6, 9, 11, 12. I guess I'll Spreading Plague once for now. Let him trade into that, and the next turn we'll probably Spreading Plague Branching Paths again. This Spreading Plague's not great, though, right? Because we're only getting 3 because Elise is frozen out. Wish I had another play that was more defensive, but I think I need this Branching Paths on the Spreading Plague to increase the attack value. Otherwise, the 1/5s just aren't actually going to do anything. They're not going to kill anybody. And based on the board, he can kill 2.5 or 1.5 Spreading Plague minions right now. So hopefully, maybe I should have went ahead and played this to get another body on board. No, I don't want to, because I'm going to Spreading Plague next turn. I prefer the help, I guess. Bro, Regis is trying so hard not to read my comments. Out loud, don't be afraid, dude. You won't get banned. I'm not trying anything. I'm skipping a ton of people right now. I don't even see any comments. I scrolled up. I see nothing. I see nothing. Oh, God. That's sort of the exact counter to what we wanted to do. Crap. I must have done really bad math. 2.5 was the actual answer. I said 1.5. I meant 2.5, ultimately, I guess. Oh, Swipe is so... Oh, I can't handle how good this Swipe is right now. I cannot handle it. Man, do I actually still want to... Oh my god, I could still Spreading Plague. And then Swipe. And I would get 5 minions. No, I think I'm actually still going to be better off to Spreading Plague later. He has so many cards in hand. I think I'm still better off to Spreading Plague later. Okay. Mookla's not great, honestly. That's not what we need at the moment. The J-Mac, dude, dropping 100 bits. She won't read that, but I will swipe that, dude. She won't read that, but I'll swipe that. Thank you, man. I just heard the door ghost in the background. Don't say that stuff. I can't hear much with these headphones on, so I'm very sensitive to that. That early Keleseth value is insane. Yeah, it has been nuts. The stats here are ridiculous. Let's hope she didn't get a great Lich King card, right? I don't know what we want her to not have, but she could have got something amazing. So let's just hope that didn't happen. I guess Doom Pact would be what we want her to have. She's not playing it, so it might be... It could, though... She might play a 3-drop here and then Anti-Magic Shell it, and that's going to be a nightmare. Because Crypt Lord will become an absolute monstrosity. Okay, I guess not... I guess not that, then. Alrighty. Well. Okay. That is actually pretty annoying, I'll be honest. It's kind of hard to deal with. Spreading Plague right now is also not very good. I think we have to go for armor on this, unfortunately. We really need to find Swipe, though. Well, honestly, Swipe might not be enough. This only puts us to 8, so... Stonehill Defender is pretty good. Wax Elemental. Can I survive with Wax Elemental, guys? 4. Wax Elemental eats the hero power and a minion. He does have another Spellbreaker, though, so I don't think we can count too much here on taunts. I'm actually going to do it, though, because I'll tell you why. Because I think we're going to lose the game anyway. If I need, like, one turn where I say, look, we're just kind of, like, putting it all up to God here, right? Like, we're just, like, RNGs have it, you know, like, we're pretty sure we're dead here to Spellbreaker. I don't think we're dead to the board, are we? I didn't really count very carefully, but I think technically we're alive to the board. But Spellbreaker hits me pretty hard. And we don't even really still have a good counter. But Branching Paths next turn with all this stuff on board, if you know, for instance, these 4 minions live, and we can, like, even just one Spreading Plague or something. Regardless, Branching Paths gives me a lot of attacking value, or defensive value, whatever it might be, right? Maybe we trade in everything and still Spreading Plague, I don't know. But we have options now. And that's worth something. That's worth something. We know he has 2 dead cards in his deck somewhere. Oh, no. Oh, come on! Get out of here. No! Stop! The only combination that gives him lethal, by the way, guys. Let's just talk about that. I mean, either taunt, I guess, would have done it, but... Okay. Okay. Hungry Etten is like Tangle for a Mystic, except it puts their 2-drop into play. You're right, you're right. Exactly the same. Definitely the same card. What's your opinion on the Yodeling Walmart kid? I don't have much of one. I can tell you that he is from the same part of the world I am. The town he's from, and the Walmart in which the yodeling video occurred is... one of the nearby towns to my hometown. Like, it's like 15 or 20 minutes away. It's like a town we played in sports and stuff. So that'll give you some context into my life. Let's look for Mill. Control Mage might be really good with that. Now, Alaneth Mage could be. I guess we'll have to see. I heard he was like got signed and put out some songs and stuff. I heard that. It's crazy to me, but I heard it. Still using the enchanters. We're going to play this version of the deck, guys. It may be worse than like Doomsayers or whatever, but I don't know. I'm having a lot of fun with it, so we're going to do it. We'll test the version we made. I honestly don't think the enchanters have been that bad. They've lined up more than I expected. And honestly, sometimes, you know, a 1/5 is not terrible for 3 mana, frankly. That's the same stat allocation as a 3/3, right? Or like total, not allocation, but total stat value of it as a 3/3. 3/3s aren't inherently terrible necessarily. So does the upside make up for it? Maybe a little bit, yeah. Maybe it does. This does seem like a control mage, obviously. He hasn't played anything by turn 3. He's going to play this 2-drop. Doomsayer. Okay, sure. No mill stuff really in hand, unfortunately. No naturalizers, no Mukla, no Forest Guide, no Enchanter. We're not sitting too pretty right now. Will you do a Death Rattle Rogue with Dorian? I will, actually. It's on my list. It might even be next on the list. It might even be next on the list. I don't remember what was next, but... It's coming up soonish. Definitely coming up soonish. Ooh. Cannot play these together, unfortunately. Ugh. The one turn he plays... Oh, wait, though. This puts him at 8, and then this puts him at 10. So that would overdraw him a card. Let's go ahead and do that, then. I think this is fine. And turn 5 is still a point for Mage where they might have some trouble playing stuff. So burn Jaina. It's not a Jaina. That's not a Jaina. Double banana ping. Puts him back down to 8. I wonder if he'll coin just to get rid of it. I wonder. No, he doesn't. Okay, that gives us an opening in the future, maybe. We can put him to 9 right now. Not enough. Not enough. Honestly, we'll still make it difficult for him, though. This is fine. I can maybe Zola this next turn and do more shenanigans. Probably play Malfurion next turn, though. So, he needs to play, like, you know, 2 cards, basically, or kill this, or we're gonna burn him a card again next turn. Still no Forest Guide, though. That's super annoying. Here he goes. Wow. He's all in on that. I love it. That's good. He's feeling the hurt right now, guys. He's feeling stressed about it. He's really thinking it through at this point. Ferocious Howl's pretty good. Ooh, this looks nice. 9 cards in hand, we're good. Okay. What do you think of this Mill deck? Let me see, I got it open here. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, Wild gives you so many more options. That looks pretty cool, yeah. I mean, might be one of those things you might have gone a little too far in. I don't know if you have quite enough survivability. Like, I think you kind of have to run Poison Seeds in Wild, don't you, for Giants, for instance. Also, you don't actually have... Do you have immunity to fatigue yourself? I don't see any immunity to fatigue. Oh, never mind. You have Jade Idol. Never mind. I see it. There it is. It's there. I see her now. He's at 8. So this does actually overdraw him, right? Yeah, we might as well do it. I'm going to go ahead and Jasper Spellstone the Arcane Artificer here. Just, not because it's good, right? But because I don't want to burn a card. So burn that Jaina. Burn that Jaina. Oh, okay. That's a sneaky little card hiding in the deck. Alright. Alright. Meteor's pretty good. It's a good answer to this, fortunately. He's finally burning coin. He's like, no, I'm over this, dude. Stop. I'm over this. Stop. Stop. But will it work? Will it work? We're gonna burn all his cards, right? Do we need removal? I don't think Control Mage runs like any giant threats, do they? Like, I think we're just gonna burn all his cards, aren't we? What do they run right now? Not much. I don't think, I mean, I don't think so. I don't think they run... What does Big Spell Mage run right now, guys? I gotta look up the deck list. There's no big threats, right? It's mostly just Jaina. Dragoncaller Alana is something we don't really have an answer for. Baron Geddon we can solve. Alana is actually going to be a pretty big issue. So let's just kill the Alana. Let's just burn the Alana. That's the strategy now. Burn Dragoncaller Alana. Burn Alana, burn Alana, burn Alana! Stonehill Defender. Okay, well, we killed a lot of stuff, but not what I wanted. We've burned a total of 6 cards now. He is down to 8 in hand, 8 in deck, 10 in hand. He's got another good meteor target here. He might want to pull off. Let's see. DPT, dude, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome, DPT13. Putting us back at 600. He actually had the other meteor. That's a pain. Putting us back at 695 subscribers, man. That is absolutely bonkers, dude. Thank you so much for the love and the support, man. Greatly, greatly appreciate it, as you might expect. And enjoy your new sub badge and your emotes and all that fun stuff. It's good to have you around. When Meteor is used to kill a forest guide, you know you've struck a chord with your opponent. Yeah, no joke. You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. Since we don't have to worry about Ren or anything, we can do this now. By the way, guys, this is perfect as an anti-fatigue counter measure. We may not even need the Astral Tigers, honestly. Like, this is good enough. This basically gives us... We could even, like, shuffle a Baleful Banker into the deck to get infinite... No, that wouldn't work, would it? We'd eventually run out of Baleful Bankers, too, I think. I'm still worried about Alana, though. We don't have an answer to Alana yet. We just don't have an answer to Alana. He's at 8 cards. I don't think we have a way to give him more stuff anymore, do we? We burned through all of our mill options. So, now might be time to shift gears a little bit. Shift gears a little bit here. I don't want to play the 1-2s because they're so bad against Blizzard. I think they would be better, honestly. Oh, they're bad against Baron Geddon as well. That's another consideration to make. Would I rather have a 2-6 or a life-stealed 1-6? I honestly think a 2-6 because we're going to have so much armor this matchup that might not be matter. How do I beat Alana, though? I think I need spreading play. Now, I don't know how to beat Alana. Dragoncaller Alana is the card I just can't beat, guys. I need to find something like off of an Elise pack to beat her. Swipe kills... Double swipe kills like 2 Dragoncaller Alana cards, but that's not really enough. We need to find an answer to that. This actually does recruit some stuff. It's pretty cool. I don't know, why not?
This jungle hides
Why not? I feel like we're just marching towards an inevitable tempo loss against Alana, though. That's the problem, because even if we like spreading play, he just clears this with an AoE. And then his Alana board hits face for 35 damage or whatever it is. 33 damage. But I need... Jaina is a separate issue, but I think we can just kind of ignore Jaina at some level. In some weird way. Just, like, not really stress about Jaina that much, maybe. I mean, I don't want to give him freebies here, though. I need to be careful about this, don't I? We can do 6 to that one. Trade here. I need to kill this Baleful Banker, though. Or at least I don't want to attack it into the Artificer or anything. Ugh.
My thoughts are plagued.
Aloof Neladar.
Jaina definitely still presents some issues, guys. I need to find an Elise, I think, sooner rather than later. That's why I'm shuffling all these in, because I think I need an answer off a pack. He has played Flame Strike and 2 Meteors and a Dragon's Fury. So right now his Alana summons 4 dragons, which frankly is more than I can handle. He still has the ping with a Blizzard. That's annoying. That's super annoying. Super annoying. We don't care about his health, just life gain off this. Oh, he passed up the ping. Oh, whoa. Ah, cool. Perfect. Let's see what we get. Okay. Meteor actually does help a little bit. Not a ton necessarily, but a little bit. A little bit. Do I swipe this turn? I Can't run this in, so he's guaranteed to get that off, unfortunately. How much mana? Why is my mana hidden? Why can't I see my mana? Does that normally happen? That's super annoying. I feel like my hand is in the wrong place. Explore Kuro, guys, stop. Look, here he goes, guys. He's on the roller skates. Here he goes. He's just scooting right on by. They hating, dude. Oh, man. I think I gotta save the swipe for the Meteor combo with Alana. So, again, despite this being alive, I'm not super worried about that. I'm more concerned about... and he's got the ping anyway, I can't stop that, so... he passed up a ping again. Well, he can get it again, I guess, but... He's not maximizing his ping efforts that wisely, I would argue. He's valuing the Artificer more than anything else. There he goes. But now that's gonna die, because I'm just gonna let that go off. I have no qualms about that at all. That is totally fine. Completely chill with that. So now it's all about life gain to survive a couple turns against Alana and just shuffling more Elise packs into the deck, right? He's close to fatigue, so we know he has an Alana soon. We know there's one coming here. Assuming he runs it. I mean, I think everybody runs it, don't they? I guess I haven't really seen one lately. But if not, we never play another card. I don't play a card until he does something. There it is. Now the question is... do we Spreading Plague now, plus Branching Pass? I think so, right? He has another Flame Strike guaranteed. Oh no, Dragon's Fury could... oh no, Dragon's Fury is dead because he's drawing his last card this turn. So he has a Flame Strike and a Ping, but if I play a full Spreading Plague and buff it to 3 attack, even after he Flame Strikes, I'm going to have a bunch of 3/1s remaining, and these will have to trade into the 3/1s, right? At which point, they will now die to Meteors, and also my Hero Power and Swipe will start to kill them too. He'll get a Water Ellie out of it, but we can Meteor the Water Elemental. Unfortunately, it will probably be on the right side, so that would kind of burn through our... oh my god, are you serious? Are you serious? Why is this like this? I hope I didn't forget something. I hope I didn't forget something. I think Flame Strike is his only way to deal with this. And... again, that means he's gonna have to trade most of these in. Right. And he can get a Water Ellie after a Flame Strike. He gets to trade in, and then he gets a Water Ellie. Then these all go down to 2. So I actually need to... if I draw my second swipe, we are like 100% in business, right? Even if I don't, I think we can just get by with like Meteor and stuff. But if I get the second swipe... oh my god. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I think this is good, because he doesn't have anything left. His Dragon's Fury is dead, because there's no cards in the deck. So this just basically buys me another turn and sets up beautifully for the swipe. Just absolutely beautifully. I might have actually been better off armoring, to tell you the truth. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. That animation is too long. Yeah, that's insane. Can you bless my single pack I just bought? Sure thing. Here you go. Jumpy, Holy Bro, please bless Jumpy's pack as we win this game on his behalf. There you go, dude. So he trades here. We swipe. These all die. This goes down to 5. I guess we could, like, Meteor it or something. He might have another Water Ellie. Oh, Meteor's perfect! Well, that'll only be down to 2, but then we can just clean that up on a later turn. That's no problem. That's no problem at all. And then I think eventually we'll just be able to kill the remaining Water Ellies, and then we don't ever have to play minions again, right? We basically don't ever have... We could, is this more dangerous than this? Oh, wait, what if we... Oh, yeah, we can trade. Oh, that has taunt, though. Crap. Oh, we can meteor first, though, right? We can meteor here, and then we trade into this. We swipe here. Oh, no, that doesn't help, because I was going to roll that into the meteor, but I can't. Because I can't trade into this first. So swiping here is still probably better. Just because it's clean. Taunt is cheat? It is, yeah. Taunt is super cheat. Yeah, so I can't do it as clean as I'd like, but that's okay. We'll still get there. And he played that in a good spot. He played it in a smart spot. I mean, I don't really think he was playing around Meteor, but it worked out perfectly. And this still gives us the clear. Yeah, this worked out fine. I don't even know what I was stressed about. That worked out beautifully. So, I actually don't want these minions here. I want these to die. Maybe I can... He's gonna ping and get a 3/6. I probably just play Swamp King Dread or something. He has another Polymorph. He has a Skulking Geist. I don't care about that at all. I could just Dino-size this, I guess. Why don't we just Wrath and Poly this? Or, I mean, attack it, That's fine. And then I don't really have to play minions anymore. I guess I could play another Elise or something, but... What difference does it make? I just think I hold. I don't think I need to. Because if he tries to ping this down over 2 turns, or decides to polymorph it this turn, then we can just like Primal Fin into Dino size, and then his polymorph is dead, and then I have this giant Primal Fin. And we still have lots of health and more minions incoming, so I think we'll be okay. He decides not to polymorph. What? Oh, Alexstrasza! Holy moly! I wasn't actually counting on that at all. Crap. That's a problem. Shoot. That is a new variable, guys. Well, let's see what we get here. I need an answer to that. That's a new variable. I thought he was out of stuff. Crap. I really wish this was Vile Spine Slayer instead of Humongous Race Leaf. So we know he has a polymorph left. Crap. Crap. Doesn't he have a polymorph left? Surely he does. He doesn't just run one, right? He must have a polymorph left. Is Explore Unguro ever better than... Is Explore Unguro ever better than... Thank God we got that, otherwise it was just a free bing. It's still sort of free, but... Oh, God, this is scary. I'm really worried about Polymorph. Silverback Patriarch is going to beat me this game. Death Coil. Maybe he doesn't have a Polymorph. I might have thrown. I don't know what to do. How do I beat Alexstrasza? Crap. Wouldn't he run one since he's running Pyro? Is that a possibility? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe there's no Polymorph. If so, then we might have thrown because I was playing around a Polymorph this whole time. Let's see. He has 11. He has 11, 12. I'm at 21. So I'm kind of dead in a couple turns here. I maybe shouldn't have played that 5-1. That was kind of easy.
I honestly hate AI in video games. Playing Battletech. Have an objective to escort these idiot APCs to a base. And they started 2/3 of the way to the enemy. Instead of running away, the last living one drove back to the enemy.
I'll get to that in a second. I'm sorry, I'm trying to concentrate on what else this... So one of those is a Dragon's Fury. I think the other might just be a Raven Familiar. I'm gonna play this dude. I think. And just armor up. I think we might lose, though, guys. I'm very scared. I need to draw branching paths. I need to draw branching paths to gain some more life or something. I don't know. There's the polymorph. Oh, God. See? Ah, he does have it. This has to get me Spreading Plague. God, the Alexstrasza is just brutal. Oh, no. That's 11, 14, 15. If I had any sort of taunt, I could dino size it. I'm glad I didn't do this earlier. He would have just polymorphed me sooner. That's why I tried to play the 2 small minions instead of the 1 big minion, because I was worried about that polymorph. And it did eventually come. Are we down to Spreading Plague on this to stay alive, guys? Is that our only out? Like, he has what? What did I say? 11... 14, 15, 16. So my hero power, I go to 15. I can't... I could kill this and he'd still have lethal. Explore and grow, it's too late. So this is our only out right now. I don't know if this helps. Depends on what I hit, right? If I hit this, maybe? I took 1 fatigue damage extra. But I did get a branching paths. And I'm technically alive this turn. But can I live next turn? Oh, man, am I alive? I'm taking 2 fatigue damage. Oh, he's taking trades! Does that help me here? Oh my word. If I swipe, I take 6, and then I play Elise, and I don't take fatigue damage. And I have 14, and then I can branching paths after this to buy a lot of life. And he cannot ping the Elise. He has to kill the Elise. Well, he can freeze her out. That's pretty smart. That's good. He's going to ping her over 2 turns. That actually makes sense. I like that. But I can play Branching Paths and Armor Up and Astral Tiger. And then he's like, he's got to kill the Astral... Oh, I could just Dino Size Elise. That might be even better, because then he can't ping her. How much fatigue damage am I taking? I'm taking 3, and he hits me for 3. So I go down to 5, but next turn I can just play Branching Paths. We know that's a Dragon's Fury in his deck. And I can Armor Up again. He's healing for 3, but he's taking so much damage at this point that he has to freeze this or he's going to just die to the board. Yes! My God! These are the greatest Hearthstone games ever played. I swear to God, these are the... Guys, we are creating magic. Absolute magic. I look over to chat, you guys always have the answers. I'm trying to do it myself. But these games are absolute magic. God, every decision, it's so rewarding. We're only 2-2 right now. But the 2 games we won were 2 of the most fun Hearthstone games I think I've ever played. And yes, he did throw with the trades, you're right. He should have kept going face. The turn he traded Alexstrasza into the 5-5, he absolutely threw the game. He should have just froze one of them and hit face with Alexstrasza every time. I think he hard threw the game. Which is nice. It's good for us. That said, like, we put him in the weird position where he's making decisions he's never made. He's, like, you know, he's playing a deck. He has no idea what we're going to do next. He might have thought we had a ton of life gain in hand, for instance, and he was scared to overcommit. But how crazy was that Ultimate Infestation, guys? That Ultimate Infestation hit the perfect target, because it was the only thing that died. Well, actually, if it hit one of the Frost Ellies, it might have been okay, because it would have set up for a swipe in the future. But anyway, I like the target it hit. It got the taunt out of the way. it gave us another round of armor, which was incredible, but he actually gained, what, 8 armor that turn, I think? Oh my god. He was up to like 8 fatigue damage at the end, or 9 or 10 or something. Oh my god. What a just mind-bogglingly good game. Woo! Guys, I don't know what it is. These games are giving me a super headache. I think I'm a little sleepy. I've been up too long today. I've been up since like 5 or something. And I didn't sleep enough. Not that getting up at 5 is too early, just that I didn't sleep much beforehand, so it's kind of compounding on me. Whew. Hey, Asaph Nexus, man. Thanks for hanging out. Fun yet reasonable deck. Fun yet reasonable. I'm not totally sure what the word reasonable in your context means, to be honest. Maybe Quest Warrior is pretty fun, I think. Personally, I like that kind of play. Spell Hunter, kind of fun. Now that it doesn't have Barnes, I like it better. I'm really surprised he was running a Pyro. Yeah, that was crazy. I don't feel like we got very good burns, by the way, guys. He still had Jaina. He still had Alexstrasza. He still had Alana. He had so many good cards in hand. We burned, I don't know, like a Doll and a Flame Strike. Or no, not a Flame Strike even. I don't even know what we burned. But that Alana, the way we dismantled his Alana, he had Lich King too. Like, we didn't really burn anything of value at all. We kind of sucked, honestly, guys. Okay, we can actually burn a card here and take the board. This looks like a spiteful priest. Oh no, we can't burn a card. Oh yeah, we can. 10 and then 11. Yeah, okay. Oh, boys! We are doing it, boys. I mean, we're still gonna lose this game because I don't think we can handle all of his minions, regardless of which ones we burn. But that's a good target, I have to say. That's a pretty. Oh my god! I didn't even realize we had Gnome Ferratu. How did nobody tell me this? We have a Gnome Ferratu. That's beautiful. Not the best target, I guess, but hey, we got a second Gnome Ferratu. I like that. Okay. Hopefully we draw all of his big spells too. He might have another Spiteful. He does. This is a problem. We used our freaking we used our Naturalize a little early, guys. A little early. Couldn't target that anyway, so that's kind of a relief, I guess. Can I kill that with Branching Paths? I gained 6, but I gotta send some in here is the problem. I can't quite get through that very easily. So I'd go 3, and then I'd have 5, and 5 would not kill the 12-12 yet. So I think instead we'll Mukla and Stonehill and just take some trades. The Mukla just kind of gives him one garbage banana right now and burns a card. I guess we get Stonehill first to see what we get, but I do think I want a Mukla here. Witch Guardian's really good. We need a big taunt, although it's still gonna die to Tyrantus pretty easily, I guess. I actually do want to draw cards. This doesn't stop the Tyrantus is the problem. That's okay. Oh, that's a good grab. That's a decent grab, too. So, Tyrantus hits for 12. That's a problem. I cannot believe we are making people trade. That is unbelievable. He sent a 12 attack minion into a 1/3 forest guide. I don't even care if we lose. That's the dream. We're absolutely living the dream. Wow. I really need Spreading Plague, though. Like, I could play this right now, but it just dies to the Tyrantus pretty much for free. I think I have to... I can't play Poisonous Guys. They just die to smaller stuff. So I have to play Taunts and stall out here. The Tyrannus needs to hit a Taunt, basically, again. I don't know how I'm ever going to get through this, though. I had to attack there instead of this, which is really the higher value target, because if I left... well, I maybe didn't have to. I don't know. My thought was it'd be easier for him to get through the taunts, but it honestly might have been just as hard. That may have been wrong. The 5 health here does trade up a little better, though, and this thing does die to, like, swipes and wraths and stuff after it trades, so... But no, this worked out. Either way, it might have worked out, but this is a fine play, I think. Unfortunately, this can't target Tyrannus. We don't have any silences, so this thing's gonna have to die to, like, chip damage over time. I guess we could do 7 plus 3 next turn with Branching Paths, and that's 10. And then it'll have already taken a damage by a hit, so we might be able to kill it with Branching Paths next turn. It's not my favorite play, but it's something we might have to do. Might just be mandatory. There's no amount of Chameleos in his hand that could see how hard his opponent is laughing. Yeah, no joke. Forest Guide, most feared card in Hearthstone. Man. A BGH might not be a bad inclusion, yeah, to give us... I mean, we have Naturalized, right? So we do have answers to crazy big stuff. I don't know why I thought a minion was going to live. I don't know, but this is a major issue, guys. I don't even have any sort of answer to this. Now, this is obviously a misplay, but what are you going to do? Ah, crap. I just could have had 10 health. Not that it matters. 9 is all that matters, but... Scale Worm, that's really good. And a banana. That doesn't really help, but I'm just gonna die. I can't handle all this stuff without a swipe, maybe? Swipe would be pretty good. Swipe would leave only time... Oh no, swipe got bad again. Yeah, we're screwed. I misplayed again, but it's over. We don't have it. Oh, crap. I could have drawn first. We might have been able to live. Maybe. I don't know. I doubt it. He has lethal if he just attacks. All he's got to do is attack. He's good to go. I was mostly conceding. I didn't think I'd actually have an out. Yeah, it's over anyway, though. There it is. Yeah, Tyrannus got us. The 18-12. He also kept stacking buffs over there. Man. How does Dracari Enchanter interact with Gruul? I don't know. I'm assuming it's only on the end of your turn, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Alright, guys. This might be my last game. I'm feeling a little lightheaded or something. Maybe I'm hungry. Maybe I'm sleepy. Depends on how long this goes, right? If we lose, then this might be my last one. If we win, maybe we'll keep playing. I think we have to keep Naturalized against Priest, and we also probably need some early tempo cards, so Tanglefur looks good. I was only going to stream for about another 35-40 minutes anyway. Like 7:30 was supposed to be my end time, and it's almost 7, so I'm not ending too early. Just, I don't know, feeling a little tired. I gotta go back. I totally forgot to respond to Jerks' message earlier. Let's go back to that. Jerks, I hope you're still here. I know you were talking about Battletech, but I don't remember what it was. I just realized I said I'll get to that, and I never did. What a jerk move! Regis! Don't be a jerk, Regis! Man, this does not feel like a very good Naturalize, I gotta say. He's just gonna heal that if I attack it, so I can't really attack it. Can coin swipe next turn maybe, but it's gonna have 5 at health probably, so that's not gonna look very good. Maybe he plays the 3rd minion and it buffs the 3rd minion. If so, would we actually rather just swipe this because we kind of want him to draw cards? Maybe we just want him to... Why am I trying to prevent him from drawing cards here? Isn't that what I actually want? By God, I think it is. By God, I figured it out. I want him to draw cards. Let's do that. Homunculus, that's okay. Jerks is still here, thank God. So Jerks said, I honestly hate AI in video games. Playing Battletech, have an objective to escort these idiot APCs to a base. And they started 2/3 of the way to the enemy. Instead of running away, the last living one drove back to the enemy. Oh boy, that sounds bad. That's like Hearthstone level. Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my god. I'm gonna die for this, but... I'm gonna die for this, guys, but it's so fun. I don't really care. He's probably like, wait, what? Why would you do that? This is unbelievable. I'm gonna die for sure, but this was super fun, so I don't care. Oh god! We did it, boys! We did it, boys!
The light shall burn you.
Oh, I didn't save one for a spiteful summoner, but I don't care. It's too fun to pass up. I should have saved the one, I think. I don't know. Malfurion might get us out. Oh, no spiteful summoner. That's good. He's drawing more cards. That's good. We got the combo. We've got the combo. Never AFK2, dude. Good to see you, man. Thanks for dropping by again. I appreciate it, man. You dropped so many bit bombs last week. I'm still recovering, dude. Appreciate the continued love. No! Can we stabilize? We might be able to. He's like out of cards. He's down to 7. Oh, I love it. I love it. We have a lot of life gain right now. Malfurion helps a little bit too, honestly. We might be able to do this, guys. We never burned... Is he... No, he is definitely Spiteful Summoner because he's got Grand Archivist. But how is it that we haven't... 4, 5... I can't quite get through, so I think I leave these. How is it that we haven't burned anything yet that's good? Oh, there's one. There we go. Might have finally got one. No, not quite, I guess. That's a good draw, though. Oh, are we dead? We have 12? No, we're not dead yet.
Aha!
Oh my god, he's gonna draw a ton of cards again. He's gonna have to... Wait, what? Dude, that actually made you draw way more cards than what you just tried to prevent drawing. Oh, never mind. Smart, smart, smart! Guys, honestly, have you ever seen somebody make such inefficient plays in order to try to... I just cannot believe it. That's 7, and I want to play both of these, so... This is unbelievable. Oh my god! You should have pinged one for the heal. Not really, though, because he's going to be trading back, and we don't know how much trading back is going to be good/bad for us, right? It could be problematic. So we got to be careful with that. Like, we don't want to do too much damage to it or it dies. We want to leave it to him. Well, that thing's actually a pretty big pain. I can just, like, taunt up a little bit. But let's see what we get first with Ferocious Howl. Then we might just have to play Spreading Plague. Alternatively, we might just play 2 Baleful Bankers. And then he's fatiguing. Or not Baleful Bankers, Forest Guides. I mean, can I take 7? I have 20. I'm scared to take a hit there. But I need to save this for multiple minions. I guess we can just armor up a bunch. Drawing him the extra card is still going to put him on fatigue anyway. We could Tangle Fur Mystic. Yeah, we could Tangle Fur Mystic. That's 9, and then we draw him 10, and then he burns his final card. That might make a difference. I can just armor up with my hero power, I guess. I kind of like this. Did we burn the second Duskbreaker? We did. So this is sort of perfect. And we killed both Cabal Shadow Priests. So that might actually be the best possible draw in the deck. That might actually be the best possible draw we could have gotten. Oh, no! No! That's really sad. But that's okay. We can branching paths to kill this stuff now, maybe. We can branching path. Let's see here. That's 12. We have 8 already on board. I may not even need to really. I don't have any sort of lethal with Forest Guide, do I? I could like double Forest Guide and Zola a Forest Guide. I'd have 3 Forest Guides. He'd take 3 damage. He's already taking 1 plus 2, he'd take 3, and he'd take another 3, he'd take 6. So we're not even really close there. I think we do just need to kill this, but we need to figure out the increments of math, right? 6, 10, 12. Okay, so we can go +1 attack 1 time. And then maybe we go... Actually, we probably want to kill this too, so let's go ahead and grab the other +1 attack as well. And then that does that allow me to kill everything? Not really sure. No, but it allows me to keep my dude alive, which is also pretty good. Okay, we have 15, and we can Spreading Plague at any given time. He's taking a ton of extra damage. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. He might have a mind control, but that doesn't really help him with these. I just, guys, I don't know how this is working at all. He has to hit the Forest Guides. It's so unbelievably perfect that I can't hardly stand it. I almost can't believe it. Okay, so we can upgrade this thing to kill that. Let's just gain a bunch of armor here. That probably needs to die, I think. And then we can play this and hero power that down. He has to concede soon, right? Like, I don't ever want to play anything too big because he's got a mind control, I'm sure, in hand. So I'm just going to keep playing this little garbage. You know... You know, Forest Guide's pretty good when it does, like, 5 damage at the end of every turn. If it said, deal 5 damage to your opponent, then deal 6 damage to your opponent, and then deal 7 damage to your opponent. Oh my god, this is the greatest day of my life. We're 3-3, guys. We're not even, like, losing that much. I mean, clearly 50%, not the ideal win rate, right? Not the ideal win rate, but this is absolutely bonkers that it's winning. It's actually winning games. Honestly, look at this list. And I'm sold on Drakari Enchanter, guys. I honestly really like Drakari Enchanter in this deck now. It's worked out really well with the Forest Guide sometimes. God, I feel like somebody who's actually a good deck builder could build this into a meta breaker. I feel like you could turn this into a decent deck. I guess we never played a Paladin, though. What does that mean? We never played a Paladin. Is this bad against Paladin? We beat a Spiteful Priest, we beat a Control Mage, and we beat a Control Warlock. Is this bad against Paladin? I mean, honestly... Stone Hill Defender is good against Paladin. Drakari Enchanter you could play as a 3-drop that's not terrible against Paladin because it eats dudes. Clearly Spreading Plague is really good. Swipe is really good. You have some life gain. I bet it's still pretty bad against Paladin, though. You'd have to hit exactly your defensive cards, I think. You would make Divine Favor a dead card, though. You would make Divine Favor a dead card. I'm going to play one more game against my best judgment because we're having so much fun, but This is definitely final game. Fast or long, definitely the final game, guys. So, one more, and then we'll certainly be making this into a video. And honestly, I'll be playing this deck some more, because this is really, really, really fun. Like, ridiculously cool. Cybercorn, man, thank you for the 10 bits. All the bits add up, man. Don't worry if you think they're small. I still think they're awesome. I appreciate it a lot. Especially because they're tiny fins, and the tiny fins are really, really cute. I just cannot believe how well that healing totem lined up for us. You know he's regretting that to the end of his days. I think I gotta keep these. These are all really good against Baku Hunter. Because Malfurion's just so much life gain, Stonehill's defense, Wrath can kill an early minion. Spell Hunter instead, these are less good, but still fine. The real problem we have with Spell Hunter is the turn 5 play, right? We have to be able to beat... we need to be able to beat the Spellstone, and I don't know how we do that yet. Alex, a lot of people have made that deck already, man, with the cube automaton stuff. So, like, yeah, I probably could do it technically, but frankly, I think there's some great lists out there already. I don't know how much I would contribute to it. Prince Keliseth. You think this guy's playing our Dragon Hunter Spiteful Summoner list? You guys think that's what we're about to see right here? Because I sure as heck don't know what this is. But Witch Guardian's pretty solid. You don't see Keliseth and Hunter much, and I just posted a list on YouTube today, and of course we played it a week or two ago. Did ours have Tar Creeper? Guys, did our list have Tar Creeper? Somebody tell me. Well, it feels a bit like an early swipe, but it does clear the board. I'm cool with that. And why do people keep hitting turn 2 Keliseths against us? That's particularly annoying. I don't like that at all.
Hi Regis, found your content on YouTube, digging the mill gameplay.
Thank you, dude! That's really nice. Our list did not have a Tar Creeper. Nor Firefly, so not our list. Definitely not our list. Still really scary. We do have a Natural Ace, though, for the first Spiteful Summoner. That'll be handy. And, Zarin, man, thank you for the 100 bits. That's so nice. Really appreciate it. I feel like that's a first-time cheer, good sir. So thank you for the kind words as well. You're just all kinds of nice. Quite a sweetie pie. Lined up beautifully for him, didn't it? Jeez. Swipe? We might have to play this Astral Tiger just to get some stats out, right? It's not really what I want, but... Isn't Call the Wild from Whispers? It is, yeah. You can't run Call the Wild anymore in Spiteful, but he can run Crushing Walls, is what we ran. 7-drops. Aren't great on average, but there are some good ones. You can hit some pretty crazy 7-drops. Antonitis, like... all kinds of stuff. So this just looks like a big beast Keliseth version, and that is actually very scary. I don't know how to handle that right now, other than just sort of pretend it's not there. It's good strategy. We'll just pretend that doesn't exist for a little while. This might actually be an automaton... No, probably not. That wouldn't make sense. That wouldn't make sense. I don't think that's it, because he needs a good hero power. How can I get on the Discord? You can get an invite from a mod or whisper me and I'll send you an invite too. I'm happy to do that. I don't really think that silence matters much here because this doesn't look like the sort of game where we're going to be winning on fatigue. Well, it could be though. If he has a Rexar, we're in trouble. I don't think we can beat Rexar at all. Rexar seems really, really hard to beat. Let's see what we get. I just need options, and right now I don't have anything that I feel like is really good. Yeah, I feel very restricted here. So part of me thinks Wrath hero power is just better.
Aha!
And the real issue is I don't want to naturalize him right now. He's completely out of cards. I want to... I might should have just ran into the bigger threat. The 1/1 here doesn't add much value because of the 1/2. I probably would have been better off just running into this thing. Because now, yeah, I would have. I actually would have been distinctly better. Oh my god. Well, that's what this is for. Oh, that's not a problem. We don't care too much about that. I mean, it's big, it's annoying, but it doesn't kill us. I'm more worried about being dead than anything else. Which is actually a pretty scary proposition at the moment, right? we're very low. Let's see. 9, 10, 12 at this point. I'm going to be greedy here and try to draw some cards. Hopefully we don't give him some sort of, like, kill command lethal or something, because obviously he can still run spells. It's not a Spiteful Summoner deck if you have Flanking Strike and all this other stuff. So, we could be dead. I don't really know what his end game is. But I needed to find options, and unfortunately these aren't really the options I was looking for, right? These aren't it. And also, we gave Hunter card draw, one of the worst things you can do. One of the worst things you can do. And how do I kill this stuff? Oh boy, that's the thing we can't beat. We can't beat Rexar. Because it doesn't matter if we kill his cards now, right? Because he just generates a new card every turn. Rexar is definitely a counter to Mill. Like, yes, we could try to fatigue him out fast enough, but it just won't work. He's going to be playing too many big threats. It's not like the Mage, right? With the Mage, we knew that, like, even if we... You know, if we handled her threats, we could fatigue her out. Like, she had a limited number of things. This is unlimited, right? So, you have to, like, race, essentially, and that's just not a race you can win.
Aha!
It's not good enough. We can try this and see how it goes. It might be able to stick and kill some stuff and allow us to swing the board back and maybe kill him. But it's pretty darn hard, because this 412 alone right now is threatening us a lot. We need a Naturalize and then this branching paths for lethal, basically. And even then, I don't think we'd have enough minions left. You gotta believe in yourself. Oh, we're gonna try. We're absolutely gonna try. But the Rexar pretty much sealed it, though. I don't say what I say to, like, be a pessimist. I'm just addressing the reality of our situation, right? Like, we have a problem. We gotta talk about it. We are in a pickle, as they call it. We are deep inside a pickle right now. Deep in the pickle. So deep. I don't even know what I could draw here that, like, helps me.
Aha!
An Elise pack, maybe. Swipe. I guess I can just Wrath for a draw over here. Forest Guide. Yeah, I need cards. I'd like to play Jakari Enchanter with it, but I don't have the mana for that right now. I wanted to swipe too, so... Yeah, again, it's just not gonna happen, guys. Unless Anguro Pack has some sort of just absolute wizardry inside of it. I mean, it's gonna have a thing that says transform your opponent into a different hero. That's about all we can do to win. If it said give your opponent a different hero and transform them into it. Turn your opponent into Valera, maybe we'd have a shot. But as it stands, I think we're cooked. I think we are cooked, boys. Because we're just never gonna... Well, that's a good card. We're never gonna swing the tempo hard enough, right? I might have actually rather him had a 2-drop than a banana now that I think about it. Normally I wouldn't, but actually in hindsight, I think I'd prefer him have a 2-drop. Because he's never gonna have time to play a 2-drop. He can play some nanners, I bet. He can play some good old nanners. I believe, says Mountain Dude. Well, thank you, man. Thank you. Hey there, Regis. Popcorn plus chocolate plus your stream equals a great evening. Oh, thanks, man. That's so nice. Hey, Suzuki Plays. Hey, Cookie King. Jerk says, that stupid AI cost me 10 to 20% increased contract value. I don't know what that means, but it sounds like it sucks. So I am sorry, dude. I wish it didn't do that thing it wasn't supposed to do. We could try to squeeze this out later. I don't know, though. That'd be pretty hard to pull off. Like, we'd have to stick this on the board for a turn. Somehow, magically. I don't think that's ever going to happen, so... Let's shift gears this way. Like, obviously you can kill this, but... maybe a Doom Pact here helps me somehow? Death and Decay, I mean, yeah, it's fine. It does some stuff, but again, he's got like 4 zombies in hand. Still not even close to dying from fatigue. Wonder if he actually has any beasts left from Katharina here. He might not have had that many. Probably has a second Grizzly, but does he have it in deck or in hand, right? That is the question. God, these rushing owls are ridiculously good. Stop with that noise. That's really, really strong. Okay. That's a good Death and Decay body, I guess. Armor up Spellstone looks fine here. Could play a Drakari Enchanter for what that's worth. Not much. We don't have anything left for it. We don't have a Lich King, really. We can also just naturalize this while he has 8 cards in hand, I guess. That's sort of fine. This Baleful Banker's a bit stranded, isn't it? I can get an additional Astral Tiger for some fatigue prevention, but that's not really worth too much. Do we need this for life gain, or should we try to draw a card? Maybe life gain. I don't know. This is honestly a little early because I'm fairly confident.
I don't know about that pyramid scheme approach, but not sure you need to win all of the other streamers that you inspired cheer like crazy already, eh? Blinking face.
That is very true. I don't know who said that. Jerks, yeah. Kind of true, yeah. Kind of true. You guys were cheerers first and then streamers. So that angle works out. Deck over face. Ugh, gosh, I'm sorry. It's honestly better for all of us, but... Oh, darn. He killed my... Oh, darn. He killed my Drakari Enchanter. Oh, no. What? You gotta attack this, man. There it is. You found it. You spotted her. Oh, man. I gotta basically wait till Astral Tiger to get any value out of these minions. Like, they just don't do anything. Spellstone, Death and Decay, Hero Power, I guess. We can't really leave that up. It's gonna hurt me too bad. I guess I can draw some cards. Maybe get an Elise pack that's really good at some point soon. Oh, cool. That's exactly what I wanted. Anyway. Did I leave enough mana? Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Alright, I left enough mana. And thanks to the 100 bits too, jerks, of course, of course, of course. Do you think Control could ever be a meta over Turbo or Tempo? Turbo, I've never heard it called that, but could be, sure. Check out this song. I can't really do it on stream, but I definitely will afterwards. What's the most fun deck right now? I'm trying to mix it up. I think Mill Druid, personally, is the most fun deck, if you ask me. Oh, man, he's just baiting us there. Ugh, God. I better find, like, a Vile Spine Slayer off this. Desperately need a Vile Spine Slayer. Spellstone, I can get up a little bit, but not high enough. Well, do you guys believe? I believe, personally. I personally believe. Do you guys believe? I believe. Double stubborn gastropod, guys. The answer to Lich King we've always wanted. We've always dreamed of. No! 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 No. Do I have an elemental? No, but I can't taunt up again. Death and Decay was the perfect answer to our gastropod army. Man, he was like really close to lethal there. Like really, really close. Can I survive here? Maybe, right? Maybe? Wait, well, that has 5. I can't do 5. Oh, man. This is what? 6, 8, 10. Okay. This doesn't really do anything. I just realized, like... No, I guess... No, we're still just dead. I was thinking this worked like Zola, but it doesn't. It doesn't actually do anything, so I'm just dead. Well, not technically, I guess. I'm technically alive. That worked out okay. Sort of. I mean, we're probably... Well, no, we're definitely dead. This gives charge, so we're 100% always dead. Never mind. But unfortunately, we couldn't gain more armor. So we didn't really have a choice. I was thinking I could have played this again, but it's not Zola. Regardless, like I said, we actually made a better go of that than I thought. We lived longer than I expected, but again, just infinite resources. We just eventually are going to bleed out in that scenario. We can't get rid of everything. We just don't have the removal. Doomsayers might have been good in that matchup, but still probably not, because he didn't really have to play everything at once. He could have just played 1 or 2 big-sized threats like he did, and that's what cost us. And there you go, that was Mill Druid, guys. We won games with Mill Druid. We won games with Forest Guide, and they were some of the very best Hearthstone games I think I've ever played. That was so much fun, so ridiculous, so awesome. That said, of course, guys, thank you, as always, for watching, and until next time, game on.